of the entire world. I have a message. I have a message for President Macron. Today, Israel is defending itself on 7 fronts against the enemies of civilization. We're fighting in Gaza against Hamas, those savages who murdered, raped, beheaded, and burned out people on October 7th. We're fighting in Lebanon against Hezbollah, the most heavily armed terror organization in the world, which was planning an even greater massacre than October 7th on our northern border, and that has rocketed Israeli towns and cities for nearly a year. We're fighting against the Houthis in Yemen and the Shiite militias in Iraq and Syria that together have launched hundreds of drones and missile attacks against Israel. We're fighting against terrorists in Judea and Samaria who are trying to murder civilians in the heart of our cities. And we're fighting against Iran, which last week fired over 200 ballistic missiles directly at Israel. As Israel fights the forces of barbarism led by Iran, all civilized countries should be standing firmly by Israel's side. Yet President Macron and some other Western leaders are now calling for an arms embargo against Israel. Shame on them. What a disgrace. Well, let me tell you this. Israel will win with or without their support. I have a message. I have a message for President Macron. Today, Israel is defending itself on 7 fronts against the enemies of civilization. We're fighting in Gaza against Hamas, those savages who murdered, raped, beheaded, and burned out people on October 7th. We're fighting in Lebanon against Hezbollah, the most heavily armed terror organization in the world, which was planning an even greater massacre than October 7th on our northern border, and that has rocketed Israeli towns and cities for nearly a year. We're fighting against the Houthis in Yemen and the Shiite militias in Iraq and Syria that together have launched hundreds of drones and missile attacks against Israel. We're fighting against terrorists in Judea and Samaria who are trying to murder civilians in the heart of our cities. And we're fighting against Iran, which last week fired over 200 ballistic missiles directly at Israel. As Israel fights the forces of barbarism led by Iran, all civilized countries should be standing firmly by Israel's side. Yet President Macron and some other Western leaders are now calling for an arms embargo against Israel. Shame on them. What a disgrace. Well, let me tell you this. Israel will win with or without their support, but their shame will continue long after the war is won. For in defending ourselves against this barbarism, Israel is defending civilizations against those who seek to impose a dark age of fanaticism on all of us. Rest assured, Israel will fight until the battle is won, for our sake and for the sake of the peace and security of the entire world. Message.
He said peace and security. This was sent to me by Michael. Thank you. Michael, breaking Israel attack on Iran imminent. This happened. This is happening right now. Michael said, thank you, Michael. Michael said that he said peace and security in that video. He also said, he says in that video I just showed you, he says 3 times 7 and shame on you. He said 7 times. He said 3 times. He said shame on you. That's an iPad goat. Shame on you. Fool me once. An iPad goat. Same thing Bush said. All this stuff. Thank you, Shira. Shira sent me things from stuff over in the Middle East. She sent me videos from people on the ground, from the friend in Kuwait. As I said before, these are this stuff is sent from people overseas. For instance, this is in Beirut right now. As you can see, I'm watching what happens in Damascus. As you can see, this is Beirut right now. We know but Damascus will be a ruinous heap. was also sent this right here. This was in Israel, as you can see. They're ready to go. They're already in the air, I believe. It says, this was a few minutes ago, it says explosions around Syria, likely targeting Iranian-backed groups. This is what I'm watching for also. This is Damascus. This was 2 hours ago. This is from Putin. He's moving forward because he feels no choice. Russia's saying that they have no choice. This was 2 hours ago. Explosions in Odessa. This was 5 minutes ago. Explosions in Odessa. Oil fields, oil depots, just like in IPEC Go. There are powerful fires, including sites. This is Beirut. This is another video of in Beirut, just as I showed you earlier. This is in Beirut, 22 minutes ago. Right here, a new wave of strikes reported in Beirut. This was 22 minutes ago. There you go, right there. Yes, very sad. Very sad. War is very sad. U.S. troops in the Middle East have been ordered to be on high alert and to immediately take cover if necessary. This was 44 minutes ago. It says U.S. troops in the Middle East have been ordered to be on high alert and to immediate cover. Iran has released another video showing large ballistic missiles launch detected at Israel earlier this week. "56 minutes ago. As I talked about yesterday, it says Iranian escalations its ships at sea to avoid serious damage in the event of a possible Israel attack. So, as you can see, their ship dock is empty. Iran's ship dock is empty. Iran evacuated its ships to sea to avoid serious damage in the event of a possible Israel attack. This was 1 hour ago. It says the skies over the Middle East are nearly silent. Almost no civilian planes are above Iraq and Syria. So there's no civilian planes flying right now. Go figure. As I said, we showed the other day. They were telling people Russia was telling all of its people to get out of there. So this video right here was them getting ready to take off. As you can see, this was Israel. And they've been hitting places. This was 2 hours ago. Netanyahu gave out this message. As I said, this was 2 hours ago. You can see the 5th right here, Israel 5, October 5th. He gave out his message about he's pretty much saying he's not going to listen to nobody. He's going to work if he has to work on his own. And then the planes flew right after that was 2 hours ago. This was 42 minutes ago. All U.S. naval forces, including Middle East, are on full high. U.S. will participate in strikes on Iran. They are on high alert, as I talked about earlier. Here it is right here. Here's another article. High alert. I showed the video about Beirut. Says IDF launches strikes against Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, Yemen, and Iran all at once. So all those planes you saw were planes that were taken off to attack either Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, Yemen, and Iran. Michael says it's time to go. Michael says it's time to go. You're greatly appreciated, brother. Greatly appreciated.
Hey brother, are you ready for the boom 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 chakalaka? Tomorrow is October 5, the calm before the storm from Caldis 2017. Boom boom boom. And the sun, boom boom boom. Israel, boom boom boom. Are you ready? I am very ready, brother. God bless you, my friend.
Boom, boom, boom on the 5th. You picked it right, Michael. You picked it right. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just trying to look over everything. People have been sending me stuff. Thank you very much. Christina, many others, thank you. This was John sent me this. Jordan warned of Israel attack on Iran is coming in hours. Well, it just happened. So thank you. This is all showing the same thing. This is all showing the same thing that we expected. So Debbie, good seeing you. Good seeing you. Good seeing you. Got a minute? Good seeing everybody. So, exactly as I said in my video the other day, my video that I showed the other day that it was coming this weekend, it was true. My sources that I showed that it was coming this weekend is true. It's happening today. And as Michael said to me, and others, Shira sent me the information, was true. It was all true. That, as Michael said, this message he sent to me on Friday and others.
Hey, brother, are you ready for the boom, boom, boom chakalaka? Tomorrow is October 5, the calm before the storm.
Good seeing you, Lori. God bless.
2017. Boom, boom, boom. And the sun, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, we all.
Boom, boom, boom. Are you ready? I am very ready, brother. God bless you, my friend.
So we're all ready. So we're all ready to go. We knew this was going to happen sooner or later. As I said, the people that sent me stuff, greatly appreciated. Shira, John Misek, Michael, many, many more that sent me things that said it was going to go down this weekend. It's quite obvious that it's going down this weekend. Right here, war rages across the Middle East. IDF launches strikes against, as I said, I'm assuming that Damascus will be a ruinous heap. Russia's also in this situation too. So here was the planes leaving. So, and as I said, Netanyahu's speech right here. I'll play it one more time if people were late. Good seeing all my mods. You guys do a great job. I'm going to play this one more time, and then I'm going to get off of here. We know what's going down now. Just pray. Just pray, and I'll play his speech one more time. This was 2 hours ago. Today,
I have a message.
Right here.
I have a message for President Macron. Today, Israel is defending itself on 7 fronts against the enemies of civilization. We're fighting in Gaza against Hamas, those savages who murdered, raped, beheaded, and burned our people on October 7th. We're fighting in Lebanon against Hezbollah, the most heavily armed terror organization in the world, which was planning an even greater massacre than October 7th on our northern border, and that has rocketed Israeli towns and cities for nearly a year. We're fighting against the Houthis in Yemen and the Shiite militias in Iraq and Syria that together have launched hundreds of drones and missile attacks against Israel. We're fighting against terrorists in Judea and Samaria who are trying to murder civilians in the heart of our city. And we're fighting against Iran, which last week fired over 200 ballistic missiles directly at Israel. As Israel fights the forces of barbarism led by Iran, all civilized countries should be standing firmly by Israel.
Delilah, good seeing you.
Yet President Macron and some other Western leaders are now calling for an arms embargo against Israel. Shame on them. What a disgrace.
Shame on them.
Well, let me tell you this. Israel will win with or without their support. But their shame will continue long after the war is won. For in defending ourselves against this barbarism, Israel is defending civilizations against those who seek to impose a dark age of fanaticism on all of us. Rest assured, Israel will fight until the battle is won, for our sake and for the sake of the peace and security of the entire world.
Hope I spelled that right. Sometimes it's hard for me to do that. I shared that on my community page on my backup channel, and I will share that speech on my. I will share this on my I share this on my backup channel. I will share it on my main channel. This speech, if anybody wants to listen to it, but I want to thank Lisa also. Lisa, Etna, Carol, Gina, Peter. I want to thank Peter also. Many people sent me things, greatly appreciated. Many people sent me things I am very greatly appreciated. Shira, Lisa, Gina, Etna, Carol, many people send me stuff. Peter, so I'm greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. This was just sent to me by Shira. They are targeting nuclear facilities. Thank you, Shira. They are potentially, I did talk about this yesterday, that they could be hitting the nuclear facilities. Like I said, that is very, very correct. Shira reminded me of that. Thank you, Shira. She sent me that yesterday. So they are attacking the nuclear facilities right here. This was sent to me yesterday. Thank you, Shira. It says right here. This was on the 3rd when I put my video out warning. The main thing about being a watchman, if you're a watchman, you're supposed to be watching for the sword coming. The sword coming, that's what I'm doing. And if I didn't report on this situation about the nuclear plants, as it said, Shira told me 2 days ago, they right here on the 3rd when she sent this to me, this individual's in Kuwait. This person's in Kuwait, and Israel's going to attack their nuclear facilities. Like I said, if it was a false alarm when I made my video 3 days ago, if it was a false alarm, that's okay. But the fact of the matter is, I should warn for people to be ready. This is happening. So good seeing everybody. Greatly appreciated. Thanks to my mods. I'm going to get off here right now. It's good seeing everybody. Thanks to my mods. They do a great job. The mod squad, I'm greatly appreciated. Sorry I didn't go live this morning. I didn't go live this morning, but I will be going live with praise and worship on Tuesday. If everything's still available. So, like I said, this is war coverage. This is war coverage. This will also make the as I showed in my other videos, this will also make the oil go up. Where is it? Right here. I showed this the other day. This right here is the eclipse. I have a video on this. On Monday, I will be going live on this. 11 days, the ball from the eclipse and Rabbit Day, as I showed in my other videos. 11 days comes to October 11th. 11 days. I'm going to go over this. Somebody even brought it to my attention because I mentioned it before. 11 days from the eclipse. 11 days from the eclipse, America goes down. I will be going over this in a video. I've got everything about this. It's 8/8. If you want to know about it right now, it's 8/8. It's 8/8 is October. 8 is 8/8 is October 11th is 88, and I'm going to be going over that in a video. I did talk about this before. 11 days from the eclipse. As you can see, they show it again. They show the eclipse, which was on the 3rd or whatever it was, the 2nd. You can see the oil drying up. They're hitting the oil fields. They show America go down, and they show Israel go down. So, good seeing everybody. Tina, good seeing everybody. Thanks to my mods. You guys do a great job. Greatly appreciated. And it's not just me. Vivian, good seeing everybody. Donna, if I didn't mention your name, I'm sorry. There's a lot of people on here, and it's hard for me to mention everyone, but everybody's greatly appreciated. Carol, good seeing you. Good seeing everybody. So we'll see what happens. Good seeing you, Ash. Good seeing my mods. You do a great job. We'll see what happens, but yes, Israel attacked Iran. It's going on right now. We'll see what happens. God bless.